morning. It's February 1st. I'm Sylvia, the crafty old lady, and today I thought I'd show you a flip through of my completed junk journal January challenge, and then I'm also going to show you my junk journal July that I had made. So let's get started. I'm going to untie my little closure here, and we'll go through it a little bit at a time. So the first one was resolutions, and my resolution was to find opportunities hidden in each new day. I could write even more on the back there. I didn't even realize I didn't do that yet. And then we had starry and stained. So I picked some quotes about the brightest star for those who shine for the benefit of others, and then I made a stained glass window out of tissue paper. And people are like stained glass windows. They sparkle and shine when the sun is out, but when darkness sets in, their true beauty is revealed only if there's light from within. Then we had a decorated tag, so I just made a ripped paper collage. Looks like I could even make a little tag in there. Let me see. I think I have a little tag somewhere. Hold on. Where are they? Here we go. Look, if it wasn't purple, I could do it. But purple doesn't match. But I think I will make a little tag for that. That's cute. Alright, you learn something new and find the opportunity hidden in each new day. This one was routines, daughter's favorite game, score pad, her favorite game, bullet journaling, Bible time. Then I had, what was this one? I don't remember, I didn't write it down. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. I think it was stitched. It's a 2-page spread. Alright, so it's stitched, and everything is stitched in here. A little envelope, the card, and this little collage. If this takes too long, I'll probably do my other one in another video. But then we had shimmer, and I used some gold, a gold metallic pen. I heat embossed gold flower, and then I had sparklies, flowers, and hearts. You were born to shimmer, you were born to shine, you were born to radiate. This one was hidden, so I made a hidden flap with a hidden pocket. Actually, the flap is hiding the pocket, and in the pocket is a tag. God's plan will unfold with perfect timing. Sometimes it's hard to wait, though, isn't it? And there we have a decorated envelope. Over here was my, what was it? 5 favorite things or something? I don't remember. Hobbies. And my hobbies are being out in nature. This is a waterfall, and I feel like I'm on the wrong side here. So here we have my hobbies, making journals, reading, watching the birds, growing flowers, and collecting teacups and saucers to have tea parties with my children and grandchildren. Intricate. And what does it say? And into the forest I go to lose my mind and find my soul. And on this side we have a pocket with throwback. So it was 11 and 12 is the pocket, and the throwback were these photos of me and my family, and probably 68 or 67, and then me and my 2 oldest sons and my brother. And so everyone has passed away. Well, not everyone, sorry. My brother, mother, and father have all passed away. So that's my throwback. I think that's all I had in there. And since this one is just printed out on cardstock, I can write. I actually wrote on that too. But ever since my brother died, I feel like I have to explain who everybody is on the back of pictures so that we're not forgotten. Oh, and in here, what do I have in here? Oh, this was a little file folder that I did write about on. Some of the regrets I had and things like that. So that goes in there. Then we had, forgot what this one was. Probably Blossom. Maybe? I don't remember. I am no bird. No net ensnares me. I am a free human being with an independent will. This doesn't have the tag. It was number 16, though. What was 16? 16 was folded. Folded? I guess, oh yes, I folded the envelope. I glued it on, though. I folded the policy envelope. I remember now. I'm surprised I didn't write that down. Then we had number 15, and that was barcode, and I just kind of made my own barcodes. Then we had Blossom. This was Blossom. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Okay, so the tag is for this side, and this was some of the teacups I had found from the day on the 14th. And I had a tag in there. I didn't write anything on the tag, but I do have the receipts of my purchases. So I guess I was going to write about the day, and I never did. Well, I should do that. I think I did in my other journal, my everyday memory keeping journal. This was my top 5 woodland animals stamped on: deer, fox, bunny, and chipmunk. And one more. Birds. Alright. Maps. And I had a map background, a map envelope, a map belly band, and a map journaling card with a quote. And you can just kind of read that quote. I don't think I need to read every quote, do I? Probably not. You can pause the video if you want to read all the quotes, because that's going to take me forever. And I pinned it down because it kept, or clipped it down because it kept falling out. This one was hand lettering, and I did some faux calligraphy from Helen Colebrook's Journal with Purpose book. What was this one? Textured. And basically this was the only texture I have on the page. And then over here was experimental. I had experimented with making my own paper, decoupaging these hydrangea petals, and I had experimented making like shaving cream marbled paper. And then there's a quote right there. So you can pause that if you'd like to read the quote. Then this one was, I don't even remember what these were. Old and new, that's right. I had an old letter from 1948 sent to my father's aunt. And new was my grandchildren. And this envelope was old, very old too. And then I just had a tag in there. So that was old and new. And this envelope is also vintage. Everything is vintage except the picture of my grandchildren and the tag. This was stickers. This is actually a sticker of a jar that I put my hydrangea petals in. And then this is a sticker border. And this is a little sticker. I did not go overboard with stickers. I'm not a sticker person, really. Some scenery. I just tried to paint a mountain scene. And then all one color was pink. And then inside here is a little pink tag with a pink leaf on it. And our little pink pocket. And then we had earth tones and wordy. Then I had a wordy quote on the back. Words of wisdom quote. And then 27 was antique. Inside here I have some things that were in my grandfather's wallet, and I thought they were antique, at least especially this one and the one from the 30s, but apparently something has to be 100 years old to be antique, and this one almost makes it. This was 1926. It's almost an antique. And then in here, I also clipped that to keep it closed. It's my grandfather's driver's license and his voter's registration from 1934, his Blue Cross Blue Shield from 66. He was a member of the Honorable Blue Goose in 1966, and his Social Security card, which was issued in 36. So I have all that stuff tucked away in here. There was actually a few more things in his wallet, but I didn't put them all, I didn't emboss them all yet. And also, when Marguerite Miller made this, she stitched it here, and I wish I had done that, because everything slips, and yeah, I can't fold it back right now. Then we have Unexpected. I had a vintage envelope with a wax seal closure. Tried to make everything look vintage, and then actually, this is vintage too, if you think about it. Well, it's not actually vintage, but the fabric is. Actually, it is, yeah. I got that at a vintage fabric store. And so it's like the 60s, early 70s psychedelic Peter Max. I didn't think you would expect that in this much older vintagey envelope. And then we had musical, and so I just used birds and music notes, piano paper, and then a little tag that I had designed. And then last one was clone, and I took that to mean make something you've already made before, as opposed to two of the same exact thing, which would have worked too. And so I just put this tag in there with a couple more quotes about endings. And you saw that yesterday if you watched the video. So let's go move on to Journal July.